Hello and welcome to Bitsbox World, builds made easy. Welcome to the channel. So I'm looking at Warhammer 40,000 and Kill Team in particular. I really love this little box game that you get from Games Workshop or Warhammer. And I haven't done anything with the scenery pieces. All I've done is cut them out really and had a few games with these sort of grey scenery pieces. So I'm going to tidy them up, clean them up, and get them ready for a battle. But I do think they look really cool. So I'm starting off spraying them black just as an undercoat. Black hides all, I feel. And I'm going to give them a dry brush as well using Administratum Grey. So this is Citadel paint range, and I've got these dry brushes, just cheap ones off Amazon really. So giving a bit of a dry brush over with the Administratum Grey, and that'll be my base colour for when I paint these up later. So starting off, sort of getting all the edges, catching it there, and just going over all of the blacks so it's got a nice shadowing effect. And while I'm doing that, why not let me know if you've played Kill Team before? I really love this. It's a nice sort of quicker game of Warhammer 40,000 really, and I really like the mechanics of it. I've been using Tau, and I recently purchased a Kroot little Kill Team as well. Really looking forward to painting those up, so you might see those soon. So I've finished the first coat there of the Administratum Grey. I really like this effect. I've been using this quite a bit with miniature painting as well as my scenery painting, a bit of slap chop, and using white scar I'm going to go over just the very fine edges just to pick out that brighter highlight. So Administratum Grey was the first coat, and then using white scar after that, and it really does, in my view, bring out a really quick way of painting and getting your models or your scenery all painted up ready for the battle. I take forever to paint anything, so using this method has really sped up my painting, and I really actually think it looks quite good. I've also really got into these as well, Green Stuff World dipping inks. They do quite a few different colours, quite a few different ranges. And I hadn't used inks before. I tended to go with contrast paints, but I'm really sold on these Green Stuff World dipping inks. Get a few drops in there, and then let's paint these bad boys up. I love a green dipping ink. I've been using the greens for my Orcs and Goblin tribes for the Warhammer Old World. So anywhere that I can get a bit of green in, certainly with the dipping ink, I will go for that. So I thought this might fit some of the scenery, some of the boxes, sort of maybe Cadian boxes or Imperial Guard of old. Yeah, giving them a bit of a bit of green, and really loving that dipping ink. Oh, and you can see again another green, but I'll be using yellow as well, and a bit of red. And then they also, with the Green Stuff World, do a dipping ink black as well, deep black dip. So they're all the colours that I'll be using just for the scenery piece here, along with some metallic colours as well. So I'll be using some sort of lead belcher Citadel colours, because I haven't found any ink metallics. Let me know in the comments below if you've come across any ink metallics, because I'll be interested to see what they look like and maybe give them a go. But I'm really liking just general colours with the dipping ink, and certainly over the dry brushed Administratum Grey and the white there. It really does pull out that shading and speed up your painting. So I really do like Warhammer 40,000. I've got a whole load of Imperial Guard tanks. I mean, I'm calling them Imperial Guard. They've obviously been rebranded, renamed, but I'm a bit of an old school gamer. I've got loads and loads of tanks. I had a tank company for the Imperial Guard. I loved those massive style games, and just filling your tabletop with just a convoy of tanks coming into the battle was such an awesome thing. But I'm really enjoying like these box games now that Warhammer do. So they've got Kill Team, which is a really decent little game, and I think for the fantasy side they've got one called Warcry, which I'm yet to play, so I might be having a go at that soon. What I've also started doing is with my dipped painting style over the dry brush, I also give it a bit of a black wash as well. So you could water down some black, just Citadel black, or you could have some acrylic black, or even those dipping inks as well. Just give them a bit of a water down and then run it over everything that you've painted, because it goes into the gaps and just pulls out even more that highlighting effect. So I make my own wash essentially. I don't buy any fancy washes, just water and black. I really do like the look of this scenery though. They're really, really cool, and yeah, it's quite a good starter amount for kind of a game of Kill Team. I'm certainly, with my scenery building, going to build some of my own stuff, and you'll see at the end, if you hang on, you'll see something that I've made for Kill Team. Now, I picked up these paints as well. These are meant to be paints that glow in the dark. Paints that glow in the dark. So I thought what I would do, I'll paint those on the bulbs you can just see on this bit of wall here, because I don't know, if I'm playing in low light, maybe they glow in the dark, and yeah, we'll try that out. So finishing off all of these, they're looking really, really good. I've used some blue on this one, and that blue I'm certainly going to use to do my Space Marines, I think, because obviously you've got classic Ultramarines. I do tend to go with Crimson Fists. That was the colour scheme that I went with my Space Marines of old. So, but I really do like that blue. But it does look a bit bright, So using my black watered down as a bit of a wash, running that over, it makes it look a little bit duller, and that makes it, for me, feel like it fits more within a war-torn effect, that they're not like pristine straight out the factory. They're meant to be a bit broken up and dilapidated. So I think these are looking really, really good. Yeah, quite happy with these. All that's left to do is to see what they look like on a battlefield. And with the Kill Team box set, you get a nice battlefield that you can just lay your painted up scenery onto. And yeah, I think these are starting to look really awesome, and they will really add to the battle as well. You get these little barricades as well, so I've just painted these with a silver dry brush of lead belcher, and then going over with mithril silver. And this is the scenery that I made for my Kill Team as well. It's just out of some old sprues. You can see a video of how I made that, so hang on till the end and you'll see the link to a similar same effect of how I make these sprue built scenery pieces for Warhammer 40,000 or Kill Team. And I'm going here with my Space Marine scouts. They're being led by a big dude, a big Space Marine there, so probably that's not legal, but it's what I had lying around. And they're fighting my Tau as well. So these guys, I painted them with a slap chop effect. You can see the video for how I painted my Tau up as well. But I think with that scenery all painted up, it looks far better than the grey mass that I had before, and really adds to the battlefield. Really excited to share with you the battle that took place. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching Bits Box World, builds made easy.